like ooh la la, ooh la la. It's not hard to say how I feel. It's like ooh la la, ooh la la. It's kinda easy now 'cause it's real. Hey. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
Well, hi everybody. Oh my gosh, I still have my Christmas thing up. Hang on. This is crazy. Let's see. What can we do? Copy of... What's that? Oh, that's me. Ha! Oh well. I think we'll just do Christmas today at the end of it. I didn't know I still had that on there. What? Oh goodness. What's this? Nope, that's pictures from last time. And I have my camera in the way, so I needed that there. I'm going to just do something. Oh, well, it's just going to do that. Hi, everybody. How are you guys today? Yeah, you're going to go up for a little bit. You're bugging me. 12 days to go. Home for a bit. There's COVID in the area. I like gingerbread. Yes. Welcome. Sorry I was late. I was kind of cleaning things off and setting the cameras and doing some stuff because I'm using my phone as an overhead. What I've got for an overhead camera, the SD card, the mini SD card didn't work with it, so we had to order some different ones. Anyway, and just a lot of stuff going on, and it's gonna be, there's some things happening. We have an unexpected trip coming up. But first I'm going to say hi to everybody and see who all is here. Linda's here. Hi, Happy New Year. Welcome to Story Night. Yes. And my mouse seems to be wanting to be crazy. Tamara's here. Let's see, it's tomorrow for Tamara. And the music could give you a little bit of a hint of the Zydeco that it was there. 12 days. Yes, the calendar is looking awesome. I've been doing that 12 days of Christmas. It is fun. I'm gonna have to catch up on a couple of them, draw ahead of time and get them done and post. Well, so here's the deal. Our youngest daughter, and decided to give us a surprise for Christmas. Quite the surprise. They got us tickets to the Sugar Bowl in New Orleans. Tickets to the game, airfare, air flight, and hotel to go to the Sugar Bowl. The Huskies are playing. So if you don't know, University of Washington is where Bob and I met. There are 17 family members between my side and Bob's side of the family that are Huskies. My grandfather went there in the 1902, 1904, something like that. My grandmother was there in about 1910, maybe 12. No, 1910 or 11. My dad went. All four of us went. All four of my sisters, and three of my sisters and myself, all went to the UW. Bob went there. His dad was there. My cousin was there. Jimmy. My aunt, I think, went there. Annie Florence's dad's sister. and more. Just on and on. Lena was on the University of Washington's rowing crew team. She was a varsity and a national champion in crew. So Huskies were big, and I went to a Rose Bowl game for my honeymoon with a whole bunch. Yeah, that was a whole thing. So this was a big deal, and they gave us this trip, which is pretty. Yeah, it's in New Orleans. So Sunday I won't be doing a show because I'll be on a flight to New Orleans. And Thursday I won't do a show next week Thursday because I'll be on a flight home from New Orleans. And so I thought, well, this isn't just, I'll take a week vacation. New Year's reset. And so I will be back again for shows. Let's see, on the, I got to get to the right month. Year 24, January. Let's see, the 7th. So after tonight, the next show will be on the 7th of January. So it'll be quite fun. And Bob is excited to show me the town. He grew up going there. His great aunt was a tour guide in the French Quarter. She lived on the Saint Jean Bayou near the zoo. She was quite the lady, quite wealthy. She was married into a very wealthy family, but so he has great memories of going down there, and plus he went there several times. Also, in the company that he used to work for, he went to New Orleans. So he's excited to show me around the town a bit. We won't have a lot of time, but that's okay. It'll be fun. And but the game is on Sunday night. For like Sunday evening. It's it doesn't start till like 8:30 at night Eastern time. What? Crazy. So hey there. Hi Larry. Yay. So that's why I won't be on doing a show for either Sunday or the next Thursday. I'll take that week off because y'all, I'm gonna be in New Orleans and I'm gonna be seeing the Sugar Bowl. And go Dogs. Yay. Nosebleed seats, but I don't care. It'll be too much fun. Yeah, boy, quite the surprise from our daughter. That was quite the Christmas surprise. Totally. It stunned Bob so much. Bryn had texted me the night before and asked if we could, it was a surprise not to tell Dad, and were we open for traveling at this time? And I said, yeah. And she says, okay, well, we're doing this, and don't tell Dad, and I'll call him tomorrow. And literally, they FaceTimed us, and she said, Dad, I'm sending you your present. Look on your phone. And and she sent the information, and he went into total shock to the point where Bryn was saying, are you guys frozen? Danny, are they frozen? Mom, are you guys still there? Is it frozen? So no, yeah, he was pretty shocked, and it was pretty fun. But and we have somebody to come and stay with Aldo, which is great, and so everything's taken care of here. It just all fell into place, pretty amazing. So the house will be taken care of, Aldo will be taken care of, all that good stuff. So and yeah, whew. So after tonight, I'll be back on January 7th of 2024. Maybe by then I'll have all my cameras set and figured out and things straight. I'll get rid of the Christmas stuff and we'll be there. I'll have my 12 days of Christmas done. And yeah. So tonight, though, I thought I would clear out the bookshelves. That's what it was. Clear the shelves. Because I have a few books sitting on the shelves waiting to be read to you guys, and I thought, I need to get to these. And so I'm going to start with one called Samson in the Snow. And I have the book in hand here. It's by Philip C. Stead. It's the author of the 2011 Caldecott Medal book, A Sick Day for Amos McGee, which was a great book, which he was illustrated by his wife. His most recent book is Ideas Are All Around. And he's Philip, Aaron, and their dog Wednesday live in northern Michigan, where the wind blows the snow into fantastic shape. So this is called Samson in the Snow. Sent stuff in. Oh, but I was late. Oh, good. Hang on. Let's see if, before we do this story, let's see if Larry's got stuff here I can find. Because I just checked. I was late coming in, Larry, myself. There it is. Yay. Oh, good. Hang on. Okay, let me just do this. Add a blank scene right here. And we'll see what we get. This is something from Larry. Yay. Here we go. There. This is this one, the one I didn't show but shared the link for those that missed it. This was one that he had. He has some Christmas cards he sent here that he used. So this was one that he had done that he had sent a link that some of us couldn't see. Another beautiful, look at that. Oh, look at the octopus, the kraken. Oh, wonderful. Are you excited for the winter the hockey game on Sunday? I mean, yeah, we're going to be on a plane, so we won't be able to see it, but it's a big deal in Seattle to have the, what's it called? The Winter Spectacular Winter, it's this big, it's once they do a hockey game outside, and they're doing it here in Seattle in the Safeco Field. And so let's see what's next. What else? Oh, here he has Christmas cards for the grands that he did for the grandkids. Get rid of this one. That one. Oh, these are darling. I love these. Santa on a motorcycle. How cute is that? And then we have us. I did some gnomes with like the reindeer things too. I love these. These are great, Larry. What else do we have? Oh, another one. How cute is this? There we go. Look at that. We got the tree. And we got the one with braids. And then the motorcycle. Those are awesome. Those are wonderful. Let's see. Okay, and then he's got, these are the cards for the littles. Same ones. And this is another one that he did. Oh, cool. This is awesome. He says this is the homespun Christmas card. That's beautiful, Larry. I love that one. The tree in the back of the truck. Anybody else watch Christmas Story? The Christmas Story on Christmas Day? We did. Bumpuses. Oh my gosh. Yes. So good. Larry, wonderful. Yay. Thank you for sending those in. Okay. Now, I'll go here. Oops, look at that. You get that. That's not what you were supposed to get. You're supposed to get, camera, let's close that off. There we go. This is what we're going to do. That wasn't what I was going to start with, though, was I? Oh, I'll start with this book. I changed my mind. I'll start with this one. It's on Libby. This is called Christmas, Hanukkah, Daddy Christmas and Hanukkah Mama. And it's by Selena Alco. I'm switching what I'm starting with, changing it up, just because. This one's right in front of me here. Backstage view. Yeah, I know. Yeah, behind the scenes, the desk, and it's all kind of wackadoo. But that's okay. I've been doing some wackadoo things here and getting it all straightened out. But this is one of the ones that's been on my Libby, and I've been meaning to read to you guys, so I thought I would do it tonight. Daddy Christmas and Hanukkah Mama. Hey. And I am a mix of two traditions from Daddy Christmas and Hanukkah Mama. Our tree is crowned with one shiny star, and we light 8 candles for Hanukkah. I help Mama hang stockings by the fireplace. Daddy makes latkes to leave on the mantle with milk. Grandma's recipe is Santa's favorite treat. We decorate our home for the holidays. Mama scatters golden gelt under the tree. Daddy hooks candy canes on menorah branches. I paint powder blue angels and red-nosed reindeer. They fly around our living room with the king and queen. On ribbons, my decorations hang from the ceiling. Songs for both Hanukkah and Christmas in hand, we carol to the neighbors about Maccabees and the stable. Dreidel, 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 and silent night, mixing music to bright smiles. I sing for both Daddy Christmas and Hanukkah Mama. In the kitchen, we prepare a festive meal just in time for the last night of Hanukkah. Daddy stuffs the turkey with cranberry kugel. Mama makes jelly donuts and fruitcake for dessert. I set the table for Savta, Saba, Granny, and aunts and uncles and cousins. Daddy Christmas and Hanukkah Mama will sit on each end, with me in the middle. Watching snowflakes fall, we wait for the family to arrive. Everyone passes under the mistletoe, kissing me, Hanukkah Mama, and Daddy Christmas hello. Mountains of gifts are placed under the tree for 8 nights of Hanukkah, plus Christmas Day. How lucky am I? When dinner's done, the family gathers in the living room. Uncle Zachary recalls the miracle of the oil. Aunt Faith tells us about animals in the manger, waiting for the baby to be born. Wide-eyed, we listen to these traditional tales which link us together today. Christmas morning, I cannot wait to see what is underneath the tree. With mocha eggnog lattes, Hanukkah Mama and Daddy Christmas soon join me. Ooh, I like this. Hang on. Whoops. Go back. There we go. I got that right. Daddy plays mellow holiday jazz, and Mama heats up leftover potato pancakes. We take turns giving each other a final gift. After New Year's Eve festivities, we take down the tree, unstring the lights, and pack up the menorah. I carefully place ornaments and dreidels inside a box. Decorations go into storage for next year. Daddy Christmas sweeps up pine needles, and Hanukkah Mama tosses wrapping paper into a recycling bin. I look forward to a new year of celebrating with all the other holidays following Hanukkah and Christmas, with Daddy, Mama, and me. And there they have a recipe for their cranberry kugel dressing recipe. 1/4 cup butter, 4 eggs, 3 cups cooked egg noodles, salt and pepper to taste, cinnamon and sugar, and 1/3 cup dried cranberries. Oh my goodness. And the dressing. And this, Selena says, she says, there's about the author. Selena Alco grew up celebrating Hanukkah. Her husband, Sean, grew up celebrating Christmas. When they started their own family, Selena and Sean made a conscious decision to integrate tradition from each of their religious backgrounds into their home. Selena and her family live in Brooklyn, New York, where Daddy Christmas is the expert latke maker, and Hanukkah Mama plays Santa on Christmas morning. Her other books for children include I'm Your Peanut Butter Big Brother, B is for Brooklyn, and Everyday Dress Up, which Kirkus reviews called a happy antidote to the princess plague. And she has her website at selenaico.com. That was kind of a fun one. There. Okay, now let me just move this camera back down. Hopefully it'll be, yeah, that's about where it was. It'll be okay for the next book. Let's see what's happening. It's been happening a lot. Let's see what's that. You're not getting a lot of notifications. I noticed that also, that there's been some things about it. No blowing out of candles on the menorah. Yeah. Does anyone know how Nathan is after the storm that hit Sydney and Queensland? I don't know. I haven't heard from him at all in a long time. I've seen him on a couple of lives, and I know he was a guest on Lala's. I think he was one of the guests, Lala's guest this month for Vlogmas. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember. Yeah, I'm glad you liked it. I did too. I liked that. It was just this wonderful integration of the two and how she just made it all so matter of fact. Like, it's not hard to do. It's not hard to integrate the two. Anyway, okay, so the next one, let me go here, and it's probably going to show up with that same book for a second. Oh, nope, that's Larry's picture. And then I have to do this camera. There, up, and this is in the way. There we go. All right, now we're almost there. Hang on, I gotta get this camera where it's supposed to be. There we go. This next book is called Samson in the Snow. It was straight. There we go. Samson in the Snow. And as always, there, I'll just turn it like that so you can see the cover with a little less glare. It's by Philip C. Steed, and there was not a lot. He's in the author. He wrote the author of the 2011 Caldecott Medal book, A Sick Day for Amos McGee, which I think I read to you guys one time, which his wife Erin illustrated. He's also done the book Ideas Are All Around, and the Kirkus review called it a deeply connected story that is homage to creation and really quite brilliant. Philip, Erin, and their dog Wednesday live in northern Michigan, where the wind blows the snow into fantastic shapes. Well, Samson in the Snow. I'm kind of missing that we haven't had snow yet, so I thought I'd go with this book today. See how we do here. Get me out of your way. Come on. Yeah, I'll put it right there. There we go. We'll see how that does. Samson in the Snow by Philip C. Steed. On sunny days, Samson tended his dandelion patch. Whoops, that's in your way. Stepping carefully, he used his long trunk to pull up bothersome weeds. When he was finished, he stood in the sunshine, hoping for a friend to come along. Samson waited quietly with his flowers to keep him company. "Hello," said a little red bird one day. "Oh, hello," said Samson, making cheerful conversation. "Would you mind," asked the bird, "if I took some flowers for a friend? He's having a bad day, and his favorite color is yellow." "Yellow's my favorite color, too," answered Samson, and he chose 3 of his best flowers and gathered them into a bouquet for the bird. Samson watched the little red bird fly away. He wondered what it would be like to have a friend. As he wondered, he grew tired, and before realizing it, and before meaning to, Samson fell into a deep and lumbering sleep. He dreamed of the color yellow. While Samson slept, angry clouds came and covered up the sun, and the wind began to blow, and very soon all the warmth of the day was gone. Snow began to fall, and it whirled around, and heavy wet clumps collected in Samson's great mass of fur until he was almost completely covered up. In Samson's dream, yellow turned to white. That was when Samson woke. All around, the world was different from before. Samson could hardly tell what was where and where was what. Every direction was white snow. Samson worried about the little red bird. I wonder if she's out there, he thought. I wonder if she's cold. Red bird. Samson stared hard into the blinding snow. It is better to walk than to worry, he decided. And so he did. Samson trudged through valleys and over rolling hills. The wind blew the snow into fantastic shapes. But Samson did not stop to look. The little red bird is not made for this kind of weather, he thought. Samson swung his tail and stomped his feet to free the ice that clung to his coat.
Excuse me, please,
called a mouse, mostly hidden in a snowdrift.
I would not like to be crushed.
Oh, said Samson, I did not see you. You should not be out here all alone.
I know, sighed the mouse. I did not expect the storm. I'm having a bad day.
Would you like to come with me? Asked Samson. Grateful and relieved, the mouse made the long journey up Samson's trunk, past his vast ears and under his thick blankets of furs. There he kept warm. Are you comfortable? Asked Samson.
Oh, yes, said the mouse, very much so.
I'm looking for someone, said Samson. She is small like you.
If she is small, said the mouse, then we should watch where we step. I'm looking for someone too, said the mouse. I worry she's having a bad day like me. I worry she's covered up in the snow.
The wind howled and the snow piled higher and higher, and Samson breathed deeply in and out, in and out. He stopped to rest near an unlikely patch of dandelions. Do you have a favorite color? He asked the mouse.
Oh, yes, said the mouse. My favorite color is yellow.
Yellow's my favorite color, too, said Samson. He reached down and gently plucked the dandelions from the snow. I found you, cried Samson.
And I found you too,
cried the mouse. The little red bird was too cold to reply. It's okay, said Samson. I know a place not far from here. And he tucked the little red bird safely away and continued on. Samson's passengers hopped down onto the dry cave floor.
Thank you,
said the little red bird, and she shook the snow from her feathers. And look, she said to the mouse, I brought you flowers.
Oh, said the mouse, that is exactly what I needed today.
And the three friends huddled together and told stories of their adventures in the snow. Not long from then, the storm passed. The end. Look at the end of it. Look at this. I bet you this is done in pastels. Let's see. Let's see. I love this. Let's see. Yep. The artwork for this book was handmade using oil pastels, charcoal, and cardboard printing. Look at that. You could tell that the different, definitely the pastels here, and this is definitely pastel. It's some charcoal. But this, look at these. I love this. And the pages that they have, that's a great one. And this with the cardboard printing, I bet, here. Oh, nice. Another fun book. Let's see. Back to there. Let's see what you guys think. Hi, Julia Lee. Yay. Nice to have you here. Oh, good. Oh, yay. I hope everybody did have a good Christmas. Ours is pretty perfect. I think I don't know if I showed you guys. I posted it. Did I show you guys? Maybe I didn't show you. Let me see if I can pull it up. What? Oh, there it is. Here, I'll pull this in. Pull it in. This is what, if it shows, that's what Bob made for Christmas dinner for our Boxing Day with Annalene and Philip and Layla and Lachlan. That's a jambalaya paella combination. It's got shrimp and chicken and Portuguese sausage, and oh my God, it was so good. It was so good. Yeah, that's what we did. Anyway, should have made room. Oh, wow. 4 months of just relaxing and no... Oh, Julie, are you done with them all, finally? Finally done with all your craft fairs? That's right. Oh, my gosh. Had 4 deliveries from Amazon and Temu. Oh, my gosh. All the packing, unpacking, setting up, taking it down, packing. Yeah, I love pastels, too. Amazon box said it was a delivery. You should have seen my husband's face. Oh my gosh. Yay. Yeah, it was a kind of half jambalaya, half paella. He didn't make it as spicy as a traditional jambalaya because, of course, we had the flavor. It was just so good. In fact, I had it for dinner tonight. Okay, so the next book, I'm going to read one more, and this is by Aura Lewis is the author, and she studied design at Parsons School of Design as well as illustration at the School of Visual Arts. She's inspired by fashion, playful color, vintage design, and popular culture, and her work is featured on stationery, in ad campaigns, and editorial publications in books for children and adults. Anyway, it's a biography of someone that I was not real familiar with, but my friend that is a designer said, oh, yes, I know who this person is. And I'm looking to see right here, the illustrations for this book were rendered in mixed media. So this book is called A Curious Mind and a Very Big Heart. It is the story of designer and innovator Sarah Little Turnbull. And since you guys are all such amazing artists and creators, I thought that this would be a good book to wind out 2023. As I get my water. Yes, bunch of toys. Oh, nice. Yeah, 21? You did 21 craft fairs? Girlfriend. Oh my gosh. Whew. All right. I'm going to just read. In the last book of this, A Curious Mind and a Very Big Heart. The story of designer and innovator, Sarah Little Turnbull. Sarah Little was a most curious child. Small as a button, She had a big heart, a huge imagination, and a million questions about the world. Why? What? How? Sarah especially loved to look at beautiful things. She often visited museums to see some of her favorites. And at home, Sarah and her mother looked carefully at small things: the delicate shape of an egg, the iridescent skin of a purple onion. How beautiful and new the world can be when you look very closely. When Sarah got older, her curiosity and love of beauty led her to study design. What is design? Design is imagining, planning, and creating something useful. People noticed Sarah's pizzazz and her keen sense of style. She was soon hired as the decorating editor at the magazine House Beautiful, where she wrote about designing homes that looked and felt tip-top. Sarah also became a product designer extraordinaire. She designed things for herself, like the upside-down clock she wore on her shirt to tell time swiftly, and the tucked away storage spaces in her tiny apartment in New York City. I like that she had an upside-down clock. It's a watch, so she could look down and know what time it was. But mostly, Sarah loved designing for other people. She liked ready-to-go ribbons for gifts, a chewy, gooey cake mix. Oh, things like ready-to-go ribbons for gifts, a chewy, gooey cake mix, good for kids' sweets, and light-as-air spacesuits. Time and again, Sarah traveled the world in search of bright ideas. Everywhere she went, she was smitten by the natural beauty she saw and the people she met and the objects she found. Sometimes her adventures sparked brand new designs. In Japan, Sarah found boxes for pickled vegetables, which made her think of a design for city blocks. In Malaysia, she watched weavers using looms, which helped her design energizing bath towels. And on a trip to Kenya, Sarah saw a cheetah grip its prey, which gave her the idea for a handy-dandy pot lid. Sarah's life was design, but it wasn't always a piece of cake. It was often like a tricky puzzle that was just too hard to solve. Yet Sarah did not put her pencils down or her ideas away. She had a big poster in her studio. If you don't stretch, you don't know where the edge is. It was a reminder that mistakes can help you grow. When her sister got sick, Sarah sat by her side. During long days at the hospital, Sarah did what she always did. She looked carefully at things around her. Sarah noticed that doctors used particularly cumbersome masks that were flat and tough to tie in place. How could they be better, she wondered. Then she had a bright idea. Sarah sketched out a plan for a new kind of mask. It curved like a shell of a turtle, with a clip on the nose to make it more snug. The mask fit just right. And best of all, it was much easier to use. Sarah's design was a smashing success. It was not perfect, but with time and with tweaks made by others, it became the mask that now keeps people safe all over the world. How? Why? How? Why? How? Why? What? And Sarah? Well, she continued to explore and design. She also became a beloved teacher who inspired young designers to ask many questions and see things in a new light. Design is magic. Design is curiosity. Design is being inventive. Design is creating order. More than anything, Sarah hoped to make the world a little bit better with her designs. And though she was small, she did just that with her curious mind and her very big heart. Says a little more about Sarah Little Turnbull. Sarah Finkelstein was born on September 21st, 1917, in Brooklyn, New York, to a family of Russian Jewish immigrants. She was a bright and precocious child with a big laugh. Sarah's mother, who had been educated as a literary scholar in Russia, taught her to look for beauty and design even in small everyday objects. Sarah loved when her mother showed her how to arrange fruit in bowls and how to appreciate the vibrant colors and unique shapes found in nature. Sarah also loved visiting museums and went so often that many of the security guards in her favorite museums knew her. She was had a tremendous curiosity and later in life said, "I am completely brought up in the tradition to ask questions and be respectful of the fact that most of the answers exist. What you need to do is ask a good question." In 1935, Sarah won a local competition in silk print design and was awarded a scholarship to attend Parsons School of Design in Manhattan. There she studied advertising design, and after graduating in 1939, she worked as a product designer and art director. She adopted the name Sarah Little as her professional title based on her nickname Little Sarah, which was given to her by friends because she was only 4 feet 11 inches tall. In 1941, Sarah began to write a column titled Girl with a Future for House Beautiful magazine. She was eventually hired as decorating editor there, where she made a mark on modern American living and home design. Until that time, home entertaining had been a formal affair, and Sarah wanted to change that. She introduced her readers to the idea of casual home entertaining, including the concept of a self-serve buffet. Sarah later designed informal furniture and tableware as well. In 1958, she found her own design company, Sarah Little Design Consultant, which was a remarkable and trailblazing endeavor for a woman at the time. Shortly after, she wrote an article for Housewares Review titled Forgetting the Little Woman. In it, she made the case that too many companies design products without thinking of their actual consumers. Her article attracted the attention of executives at several large corporations who then hired her as a consultant. Sarah went on to advise NASA, Procter & Gamble, General Mills, Coca-Cola, and Volvo, just to name a few. And she became known as corporate America's secret weapon for her creative and innovative design solutions, which spanned the gamut from housewares and furniture to toys, medical devices, finger foods, cake mixes, textiles, and spacesuits. Although Sarah always worked very hard, she also believed that the rest was essential design tool. Quote, "I use my resting area whenever I reach a seminal moment in the decision-making process. While resting, I'm able to listen to my inner self and explore new directions." She traveled the world widely to learn about the new and be inspired by how people in different cultures interacted. She said on her travels, she collected over 3,500 artifacts. It always starts with a fundamental curiosity. When I can't find the answer in a book, I go out and search for it. The excitement of my life is that I have always jumped into the unknown to find what I need to know. Goes on and on to talk about her. She says, Sarah felt design was a magical tool and could transform the world and make people's lives better. When she died in 2015 at the age of 97, she left behind the Sarah Little Turnbull Foundation, which awards grants to underrepresented youth and women in design and continues the work of keeping her legacy alive. Wow. That's amazing. So fun. There we go. Get this out of your way. And yay. It sure was incredible. I know. It was fascinating because I had not until I pulled this book out at the library, and I had not read about her, didn't know about her, and that's one of the things I love, about children's literature is to find these books and about these people, and my friend Alessandra, who is a design a designer and is actually going to go to. She's one of these color futurists. She was here last week, the other day, and she's on the group that predicts the colors or plans out the colors that are going to be in the future. Yeah, it's kind of one of those. And plus, she's an amazing designer. Off going to go study in London with a well-known, but she was excited to that I had this book. So, yeah, it was fun to read and to see. But I think that she tried everything. She just kept giving it. And the quote she said about the stillness when she was at the point when it was quiet. When I can't find the answer, no, she said, I use my resting area whenever I reach a seminal moment in the decision-making process. And I think while resting, I'm able to listen to my inner self and explore new directions. And I think that taking that time for ourselves, even if it's a couple minutes a day, to just going fast is overrated. Sometimes we need to just stop and think. And I think from my goal next year is, this, I don't know if it is in the goal, but I was listening to a Mel Robbins podcast today, and she talked about something about people use the term guilty pleasure, and why do we apply guilt to it when it's really no reason why we shouldn't take the time for ourselves, or take the time to consider, or take the time to rest, or take the time to breathe, or take the time to do nothing, or to set boundaries and all those type of things. And I thought that was just really, really good. Yeah, it was a good one today I listened to. So I hope you guys have had a good holiday week. I know I have. We had a delightful day with Annalena and Philip here on Boxing Day, and Layla and Lachlan, and they spent the night with us, and that was just a treat. And we had a good time, and then took them back. They're staying at a place in Gig Harbor, and visiting the other parts of their family and friends and stuff. And then Saturday, I think they're driving down to stay for a couple days with Bryn and Danny and the O'Malley, the other 3 grandkids. So they're cousins. So the cousins will spend some time together, which is always fun. But as I said, Sunday, Bob and I will be on our way to New Orleans to the Sugar Bowl. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I'm going to that bowl game, National Championships. Go Dogs! Yahoo! It is going to be absolutely tremendous. I'm digging out all my Husky regalia. My son-in-law wants to know if I'm painting my face half gold and half purple, and I'm not doing quite that, but I do have some gold sparkle I could probably put in my hair, but that's an aerosol can, and I can't really take that on the plane. And I'm doing, not doing that. Probably my luck, it would explode all over my clothes. Anyway, so it will be quite the trip, and have a great time. 97. She was born the same year. Yeah. Take time to smell the roses. Being still is a hard thing. I think we think it shouldn't be hard. And it's one of those things that we make hard because we think we should be doing, no, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I'm taking some time, and we have no need to get everything done super fast or super this way. Yeah, it works as it works. And I hope you guys enjoyed this book as my curious mind and a very big heart, because it also describes all of you guys, because you guys are all pretty curious, and you all have very big hearts, and you explore, and you design, and you do art, and you just do wonderful things. And like I said, this has been a tremendous year to be with you throughout this time and to read stories and to get to know all of you that are coming and to know some of you even better and to share this time. It really is something I look forward to all the time. And I can't, I'll be back. We'll be back next year in 2024, January 7th. I'll be back. But I'm going to take a week off, go and explore New Orleans and go to the Sugar Bowl, have some fun with Bob, enjoy our Christmas present. And it's just, it'll be nice to take a break. And I hope you guys all can find some things. Say fun, yes. Yes, a Happy New Year to everyone. Have a great time for New Year's. Spend time with somebody that you enjoy. Rejoice in the past year because I think, it's from what we've seen on, the interactions that we've had, you guys have been doing some pretty amazing things. Yes, there's been some difficult times here and there, but other times there's been some pretty glorious things. So let's raise a glass to those glorious things and celebrate them and be grateful for each other and the blessings and all that we get to experience with this. So until next time, everybody, Happy New Year, and keep looking for the beauty hidden in plain sight. It's all around you, but the first place you'll find it is when you go look in your mirror. And I'll see you January 7th.
In the heat of the night, we could get lost in all the lights and sounds. Ooh, feeling alright. We won't go home, we will just stay here downtown. There's not just stars on the boulevard, they're in the light in your eyes. Oh, we don't need no black cards, I just need you by my side. We could be shameless, famous, running cool, with a love that leaves us weightless. Ooh, drop dead gorgeous, wow. Ooh, you got me feeling starstruck too. We could be famous, we could be famous. You're blowing my mind, looking like a model, better than the usual. Yeah, you don't even try, not average or typical. I put you on a pedestal. There's not just stars on the boulevard, they're in the light in your eyes. Oh, we don't need no black cards, I just need you by my side. We could be sharing.